Hello, my name is nhaselhuhn, and today I will be discussing the sandwich company Subway and its mobile marketing. So real quick, let's go over some agenda items of what we will be discussing today. First, we will talk about where Subway started and what the company looks like today. Then we will analyze the brand's website by discussing its desktop and mobile sites. We will also do a deep dive into behind the scenes aspects of the company's website by discussing its programming. Next, we will analyze the company's current keyword SEO strategy and ways it could improve that strategy. Then we will go over some goals, KPIs, and a budget for a new mobile marketing strategy. So let's jump in and talk about the company. Subway was founded by Peter Buck and Fred DeLuca, and they opened their first restaurant in Bridgeport, Connecticut more than 50 years ago. Today, the Subway brand is the world's largest submarine sandwich chain with more than 40,000 locations around the world. The brand's goal is to provide customers with quick, nutritious meal options that the whole family can enjoy. All right, now we're gonna look at the website. So on the screen, you can see Subway's desktop website and their mobile website. And you can see that there are elements similar on both versions of the website. The menu items at the top of the screen on the desktop version are also present on the mobile website if the user clicks open the tab here. They also have very similar graphics for the banner image, even though they are optimized a little bit different, so they're easier to view on the mobile version of the website. And the mobile website is much more important to Subway than the desktop website. And we know this because, according to Retail Dive, 44% of those surveyed used a smartphone or tablet regularly to find restaurant phone numbers, 39% to see a restaurant's menu, and 38% to find a restaurant location. For restaurants with a loyal base of regulars that typically order the same thing for takeout or delivery, having a mobile ordering system can make that faster and easier for the restaurant and customer alike. Also, according to payments.com, Subway's chief digital officer stated that 40% of consumers don't know what they're going to eat in the first hour of lunchtime, and 63% use their mobile phones to make that decision. Fulfilling mobile expectations is key. So for Subway, since they know that so many people that are searching for food or restaurants nearby are using their mobile phone to do so, they know that having a well-performing and well-functioning mobile website is key to their marketing strategy. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into behind the scenes aspects of the website by looking at the programming. So Subway's website utilizes a responsive design. According to Jesse Showalter's YouTube video, Responsive Web Design 10 Basics, responsive websites ebb and flow and squish and release when the dimensions get smaller. So if you click and drag the website, it should smoothly transition. And you can see on the screen, we have a screenshot of what the full size page of the desktop website looks like. And this is it slightly minimized. So if you click and drag this, it'll move the elements around and smoothly transition. So we know it is a responsive website. The company's website is not utilizing one of the top 10 content management systems as defined by ISIT-WP. Since Subway is such a large corporation, it is likely that the brand has had a custom designed website built for them, which is why they are not using one of the top 10 content management systems. All right, we're gonna look a little bit more at the mobile website. So as we discussed earlier, Subway's website is optimized well for mobile use. Its mobile site features all the elements a visitor can find on the brand's desktop website. And the responsive design of the website includes featuring custom graphics and images ideal for mobile viewing, which you can see in this first image. However, the brand could improve the functionality of its menu pages. Once you click on a menu item, the tab at the bottom of the screen remains open, which makes navigation difficult. So you can see in this second image, this is a screenshot of the menu page on the mobile site. You can see this little tab here at the bottom, it remains open. So when you are scrolling through the menu, that whole area at the bottom of the mobile site is taken up. And that's really inconvenient for the customer because your mobile screen is not very big. And so you really want to capitalize on what is being shown on the screen. So having this tab open all the time doesn't make a lot of sense. The company should consider running a multivariate test with new versions of the menu page that moves this tab around to see which performs better. And I will be talking a little bit more about that in a little bit. But first, let's talk about the keyword and SEO strategy of Subway. So according to wordstream.com, the top 10 keywords associated with Subway's website all have the word Subway in them, which you can see in this page right here. These are the top 10 keywords associated with the website. I think that some of the most important keywords for the company would contain sub or sandwich in them. However, these words are very competitive. You're competing with other sandwich shops and other restaurants. So Subway will run into that issue. Another problem that Subway will run into potentially is competing with people searching for the form of transportation Subway. So that's why I think that Subway should really focus on employing keywords that describe their products. Also, if you go to Google and type in the word Subway in the search bar, these words pop up as related searches. And so I think that Subway should also incorporate these words and phrases into their SEO marketing strategy, because if people are searching for Subway, they are also probably searching for these words and phrases. All right, so earlier I mentioned how the brand could improve the functionality of its menu pages by reworking the placement of the bottom tab. We learned in class that larger corporations have the available resources and time to properly perform a multivariate test. So since Subway is a large corporation, they can do this with little issue. And so I would suggest that Subway employ a multivariate test that measures multiple versions of the mobile web page to see which performs better. And I suspect that redesigning the ordering page by moving the placement of this tab would visually improve the website and improve user experience by allowing customers to browse the rest of the menu items. Additionally, I suspect that improving the user experience on this page would help increase mobile orders, which is why the goal is to improve user experience and increase mobile orders. So on the screen, you can see kind of an example of what I think a multivariate test might look like. So in version A, this is what it looks like right now. So if you go on your mobile device to Subway's website and you open up their menu page, this is what it looks like. So version B, what I would suggest doing is creating a version of this page that minimizes that tab. So that way, after a customer selects an item, the tab would minimize to make browsing easier. And then if they want to look at the tab, they can tap it and have it open back up. Version C would just move the tab to the very bottom of the list. So that way, customers can see it after they scroll through the list of menu items. So now we will be determining KPIs for this new mobile marketing strategy. Again, the plan for our campaign is to improve user experience, which will lead to higher conversions or sales. Our penultimate KPI is the number of mobile orders will increase by 5% by April or next month. Our interim KPI will be the number of cart abandonment decreases by 10% by April, or again by next month. Now, these KPIs are important to achieve the end result because if the number of mobile orders increases by 5% and the number of cart abandonments reduces by 10% by April, Subway will know that altering its page design has improved user experience in a positive way. All right, so we're going to talk about the budget for this new strategy. According to groupsandwich.com, Subway sells approximately 320,000 sandwiches per day. The average cost of a Subway sandwich is $7. As a result, Subway makes approximately $2.24 million in sales from its sandwiches every day. According to the Washington Post, the cost of goods sold for the average Subway sandwich is $6. Therefore, the cost of goods served every day for Subway is $1.92 million. As a result, the net profits for Subway are $320,000. Now, for this new campaign idea that we have thought of redesigning the menu page, we think that the website design cost will be approximately $7,000. And we think that because according to thrivedesign.com, the cost of hiring an ad agency to redesign a website is anywhere from $3,000 to $100,000. Since Subway is a larger company and we are only really redesigning the one page, I would estimate the cost for redesigning the ordering web page to improve user experience and perform the multivariate test would cost about $7,000. To roll out the new design of the ordering page, I would suggest employing social advertisements so that way Subway's customers know that they have a new and improved mobile site. According to Upwork, the cost of running a social media ad campaign for a month would be approximately $4,000. So if we take our net profits and we subtract the costs of redesigning the website and putting out social advertising, the profits we would be making is $309,000. That means that the company would need to sell 10,000 sandwiches during the month to break even, which is our break even analysis. So in conclusion, Subway is an impressive quick serve restaurant with locations across the globe. The brand's identity as a healthy alternative to fast food is well established. The company utilizes its website to advertise and sell its products and has a well-optimized mobile version of the site. However, the company could improve the functionality and design of its menu page on its mobile site. Doing so will improve user experience and increase mobile orders. Here are my references. Thank you so much.